perhaps some kind of a pay-for-play scheme going on here. We need to look into this. Let's go to the chat. Let's see what everybody else thinks. MTG stole your work. Yeah, she did. And she, you know, we all know that I'm the one that broke the story about Dan Goldman working with Lauren Mershon. And then, of course, Marjorie Taylor Greene had to try to steal my work and say, oh, well, Mr. Goldman, are you a client of Lauren Mershon's? Last night, of course, before the catfight broke out in Congress between Jasmine Crockett and Marjorie Taylor Greene. So let's go ahead and play this clip, because remember, Marjorie called me crazy and said I was a liar. But, oh, you know, if I'm crazy and if I'm a liar, why are you stealing all of my work, right? Looks like you're the liar, Marjorie. Go ahead and play the clip.
Chair recognizes Ms. Greene.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Mershon's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman,
That's beneath
would
even
you
your
please
history.
regain order of your committee?
Order.
Please.
There's a point of order.
We have a point of order. Mr. Lynch, state your point.
Mr. Chairman, I would just like to ask the parliamentarian if your conduct here in raising money in connection with this hearing is referable to the Ethics Committee within this hearing. Is a motion in order to refer your conduct and your abuse of
It's not a point of order.
Mr. I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Greene's words. That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you attack the physical appearance of another person?
Are your feelings hurt?
Her words down.
Aw.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play.
Baby girl? I don't think
we are going to
so.
move, and we're going to take your words down.
I second that motion.
So who will have to pay? Okay. All right. We're suspending.
Oh, girl, baby girl, don't even baby girl. Woo! Oh, I'm about to slap your ass silly, bitch. Can we just say, for the sake of everybody's sanity and also for just the integrity of our Congress, that we are not going to be, you know, electing any more of these trap queens to Congress anymore? I mean, God, is this like, I feel like I'm on the set of Paternity Court, but Marjorie was trying to, you know, act all smart. Can anybody in the committee please let me know if they're working with Judge Mershon's daughter? Yeah, thanks for basically stealing my story that nobody would have known about, Marjorie. I remember, let's pull up the article from when she said Laura Loomer's mentally ill and Laura Loomer is a habitual liar. So, yeah, I mean, it was like all over the place. Politico, New York Times. Let's pull it up. Because if I'm such a liar and if I'm so mentally ill, Marjorie, why are you stealing my stories to make yourself look good? Marjorie Taylor Greene warns Trump against hiring Laura Loomer. She warned former President Trump against hiring far-right activist Laura Loomer, calling her mentally unstable and a documented liar. Well, if I'm a liar, then why is she taking my reports as a way to get talking points and video clips during congressional meetings? It seems like if anyone's a liar, it's Marjorie. And maybe she ought to, like, I don't know, it's hard for her to do this because she's such a hick. I mean, she just talks like trash every time she opens up her mouth. So I feel like it's impossible for her to actually sound eloquent when she speaks. But maybe next time she decides to actually talk about the content from my investigative report, maybe she could say it a little bit better instead of, yeah, howdy, everybody. My name's Marjorie Taylor Greene. I just want to know, do any of you people here on the committee have a working relationship with Judge Mershon's daughter? I mean, God, I'm just so tired of this hick shit. Right? Like, if you're going to actually cite a story, cite it correctly and cite it normally, because some of us actually work extremely hard. You know, by the end of the day, I'm exhausted, really, truly. I work so hard, and I don't need ungrateful, lying, harpy members of Congress stealing my work and then butchering it on the floor of the House and making a mockery out of an actual investigation, because it just descends into some hood rat catfight, right? It's just embarrassing for our country, and it's also insulting to those of us who do serious political journalism. Let's go to the chat and see what people say. They like that howdy buddy. That's how she talks. That's how she talks. Today, I also broke a story as it relates to Dan Goldman. So the story that Marjorie tried butchering and stealing from me and didn't do a very good job addressing in Congress. I mean, let's be honest, she always fumbles the ball. But the story as it relates to Dan Goldman, this is a guy who has hired Judge Merchan's daughter's company and has paid her over $160,000 since working with her. And today I discovered that the payments that have been sent from Dan Goldman, a New York congressional Democrat, to Lauren Merchan go to an address in Richmond, Virginia. And when I cross-reference the addresses, the address that's on his FEC report for disbursements is the same address listed as Lauren Merchan's personal home address in Richmond, Virginia, which is strange because her office is based out of Chicago, but she has this address listed in Richmond, Virginia. So not only is the judge's daughter working with anti-Trump Democrats and helping them raise money off of Trump's indictment, but she's having these congressional Democrats from the state of New York send her money to her house. So here we have the screenshot here. I blocked out the address so nobody accuses me of doxing, or else they're going to release another frenetic article like they did when I did this to Letitia James. Wah, 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 wah. Trump ally Laura Loomer just doxed Letitia James. She should go to jail. The same thing they'll say. Wah, 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 wah. Laura Loomer just doxed Lauren Merchan. Time for Laura to go to jail. You know, all these people do is whine. So, whatever. But if you want her address, I'm sure you could go find it yourself. Just look at the FEC records, and it's the same exact address. It's the same exact address that's on the Schedule B form for Dan Goldman when you type in authentic campaign. It's not that hard to find. Richmond, Virginia. But it's pretty unethical. Involved in coaching Michael Cohen. So Dan Goldman admits on MSDNC to coaching Michael Cohen, okay? To coaching Michael Cohen ahead of Trump's testimony, and now he is sending payments to the home of Lauren Merchan just 2 weeks before the start of the trial date. So it's pretty unethical.